how being in IT can benefit you when you start this business. That is our subject today. But today we are going to interview one of our partner here. I'm gonna reveal soon, and so we are doing this business talk on a daily basis. And just to give you the insight of what we're doing in this online world and to inspire you and like to educate you and give you an idea if you also want to start your own business. So today we are going to interview beautiful princess. She is one of our IT specialists in our team, and I'm very grateful to have her in our team because she do a lot. This lady, she do so much for our team. Thank you so much, beautiful, and then thank you all coming in here and join our biz talk. So we are just go ahead and start it. So can you please introduce yourself and what do you like and tell us about a little bit and your background?
Thank you, guys. Thanks, TL. You're so adorable. Hello, everyone. My name is Princess Billiter, and I am originally from the Philippines and moved to Texas 8 years ago to marry my husband. I actually have two boys, and I am an IT specialist full time, and I do this business as my part time. And yeah, I have been in the business for about a year and 2 months, 4 months now, actually, a year and 4 months now. And I have really enjoyed my journey from the beginning up to this point because I have grown so much. And I always tell this in the interviews, like my mental state of mind, my habits, how I actually socialize with people and talk to people has improved throughout this entire journey. So I really do love this business so much. So I hope you guys would also listen and join us in this interview today because I will be sharing my story as these guys ask me questions. And yes, so yeah, thank you so much, TL.
Awesome. Thank you so much for introducing yourself. So right now I'm going to start with Mama Lina. Please go ahead and ask your question to Princess.
Thank you so much, Tial. My name is Lena, and I'm from Ontario, Canada. Of course, I'm also a business partner, and today I have the honor and privilege to ask a question to our IT specialist. She's a business owner. Hi, Princess. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Um, I always have this kind of feeling being a IT person and to be online is kind of easy because if you are not an IT person, you have a tough job ahead in order to do any kind of things, whether it's a business or any kind of even to find what is wrong with your computer or suddenly it shuts off and things like that. So how being an IT professional has helped you, especially starting an online business?
Thanks, Mama Lena. That is a great question. And yes, as IT, you are not wrong with that. I really find myself understanding, grasping all these marketing tools you see in this business. They already provide us all the marketing tools and the back office. And so it's part of my job to naturally understand everything and pick up everything really fast because it's just that type of work that I do, you know? So a funny thing though is I wasn't really IT before I came here in the US. I came from a customer service background, and that is a very a different world from what I'm used to. But everything that I learned throughout my 6 years of experience in my IT job, I learned it through um, proper mentoring. Really, I found really good people throughout the 6 years because I have zero experience in IT, but I got referred to by my friend into this job, and I felt really lucky and grateful because when I found this business I was already working from home. But throughout my entire experience as IT, I was working with people who were more experienced than me. And I've been asking them questions, working side by side with them. And that's why when I came into the business and learned that there was coaching, there was mentorship, we'll have your marketing tools provided to you in this back office. I'm like, wow, that's amazing, because that was literally my journey. With 6 years of experience in IT, that was my journey. Coaching, mentorship. I went through all that to be a really good and experienced IT engineer. And I do love my profession, except, navigating through, well, I have my family back home that I really love, and at the bottom of my heart we have a very good bond. I have a good bond with my sisters that I want to support. And so I was so thankful that when I found this, it really opened my eyes to opportunities that is really, I'm not saying it's better, but it really is better than my corporate career, because all this time I've been chasing that career of getting promoted. But in the corporate world, there is a certain cap that they can give you, and once you are already maxed out on that cap, they can no longer give you any more raise. And that limits my ability to be able to extend support to my sisters and have this dream home built for them, and all these travel vacations that I wanted to do. But being an IT specialist, um, again, throughout my journey in my career, with that proper mentorship and stuff, and going into the online world, it is definitely easy to grasp things, understanding the back office, learning how to make your reels and all that. And that is why I'm always open to help others, because I know what it feels like to know not to know how to navigate through, learning all those reels, and going through your content and all that stuff. It's something that I really want others to learn, and I'm so willing to help them, because it's something that I can easily grasp, and something that I can share with the team, and to you guys, if you guys are going to be joining us. So yes. Thank you, Mama Lena.
What I understood was, you don't have to be an IT specialist in order to do something new. As long as you are willing and open hearted, and you have the desire to learn, you can learn anything. And that is came very well through your what you said to me, that I had the mentors and coaches to help me through, and I was willing to learn and open to ideas and things like that. Thank you for this beautiful answer. Back to you,
Awesome.
Yal.
Great question. Great question. Thank you. Great question and great answer. Thank you. Thank you. So now I'm gonna go with next. Christy, please go ahead and introduce yourself and ask your question.
Being in IT tech, it helps like in many different ways, from the business to like personal things, things at home, just anything like that. How has being in an IT tech helped you to help your own business owners?
Thanks, Christy, for that question. You see, as IT in my background, we go through a lot of trainings. And that's why I am so used to training people. I like training people personally, because I like to see how they start from not knowing anything to how they progress throughout whatever they're doing. It can be as simple as, creating a post, something like that. So we go through a lot of trainings in my job, and I do train people. That's why I really see myself doing the same with my fellow business owners, as well as with you guys, my team. We're so great. We all collaborate very well with each other, and that's why I'm so used to collaborating with people. It really is a plus, But again, just like Mama Lena said, the IT background is definitely a plus. And to be honest with you, there's actually a lot of introverts in this industry. um, I am not one of those, but working with introverts is another plus for me, I think, because you get to work with different personalities, train different personalities. And so that really opens my experience in kind of like how do I collaborate with someone who like doesn't know anything, who doesn't want to tell me what he knows and stuff like that. So that is really, really helpful. Being with the industry that I'm with, it really helped me a lot in how to learn how to really talk to people, because it's part of what I do for my job. So yeah. Thanks, Christy.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Yes, it is very true. I love what you say, because even in our business, you are not really like hiding your talent and what you know. Instead, you sharing like everything you know with our teams, and so it's very, very blessing to have you in our team. Thank you so much for that. And so now I'm going with Anya. Please go ahead and introduce yourself and then ask the question.
Hello, beautiful. Glad to be here and ask you a question. What would you say to someone that is interested in studying but don't have that IT experience that makes it easy for them? Like they might feel like, oh, but I don't know what I'm doing because I don't have the experience. It's easy for people that have that sort of background. Like, what would you say to someone like that?
See, my advice to, because thank you so much, Anya. I love that question. And I do encounter that question. And I always tell them, don't let that scare you. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for, is to help you navigate through the online space, teach you how to schedule your content, or teach you how to network with people. We all work together here. That's why do not let that thought hold you back. At the end of the day, that's just a thought. you know if you don't let that thought hold you back, we are all here, every single one of us, we are capable for something bigger than what we think, bigger than our current situation, really bigger than our current jobs. And I really do believe every single one of us, we bring something special in the table. So that crazy thought of not knowing to do, and I tell my boys the same thing, don't let that hold you back just because you don't know how to do it. Learn how to do it. And then when you learn how to do it, you even probably realize that you're good at doing it. So don't let that thought hold you back, because we are all capable of doing things. And if we never try, we will never know that we're good at it. So I know a lot of people get intimidated about the idea of doing things online, but the successful people in our team are actually those who don't have an IT background. And we all come from different backgrounds here. We all share our talent across the team. We all have something in the table. We have great collaboration, and that's what make this business so special, because you are really not alone. So thank you, Anya. Don't let that thought scare you guys. You can do it. Thanks.
Yes, that is so true. Don't let your bad thoughts interrupt you and stop you from doing what you want. So now I am going with Karina. She's driving. Go ahead and introduce yourself and then ask your question, beautiful.
Hi everyone. Sorry, can you guys hear me? Hello. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just driving that school area, so I gotta pay more attention here. So, thank you for giving me a chance to ask a question to my partner. My name is Karina. I'm a mom of two sons, teenagers now. Hi. My question to you is, as an IT, right? When you started this business, how easy or how difficult was for you to apply what you have learned into your online business in being successful, because every business has ups and downs. Every business has the good times and the hard times. So how it went for you from the beginning, and how do you conquer those times where it was a challenge to you?
That's a lovely question. It's nice to see you on, Karina. Thank you. Honestly, when I came to the business, I thought it was going to be my biggest advantage, knowing how to use all these online tools. I already know how to, you know, like social media. I love it so much, but I thought that was going to be a really good advantage, which it is. But at the end of the day, starting as an online business owner from zero, it's still really it's difficult. But when I found my mentor there really by my side helping me out, we exchanged knowledge together. And that's when I learned that, oh well, it doesn't matter what professional background you have. It's really that willingness to learn these things, because being an employee and being an entrepreneur, it's a completely different world. You're dealing with fellow business owners, you're looking for future leaders, and those are not everyone has the same mindset, so you're learning how to work with people with different mindsets. And so yes, it wasn't as smooth as I thought it was going to be, because I am also learning something new. And it's not about the marketing tools, the back office, and all that. It's learning how to run a business. And that's why being in a community who have all these different backgrounds and stuff, it opens your eyes to oh, well, you're not the best person in the room. You're not the smartest person in the room. You'll never be. Sometimes people who are less experienced in being technical are even better. So, I love that we all collaborate every single day. And the leaders in our community are just so amazing. I truly, truly look up to them. The way they inspire us to have that drive every single day for this business is unmatched. It's nothing that I have ever seen in my corporate life for 7 years before. The way they build your personal growth and everything, So, of course, at the end of our personal journey, we all want that passive income. But sometimes how we progress and improve day to day is really better than having that. So yeah, I really truly enjoy my journey here, and it is not a get rich quick scheme. So you have to have that drive. You have to be willing to learn, and if you're willing to learn, you'll be able to pick up things quicker. You'll be surprised, so how much you can develop in this business, not just as an entrepreneur, but as a leader as well. So I love that so much about this business. Thank you, Karina.
Awesome. Thank you. So thank you so much for answering that beautiful and then answering beautifully her question. And also, so now I'm going with Mama Marian. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Me? Is it me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi everyone. Sorry, my name is Marion. I live in the UK. I'm originally from Sierra Leone. And my question I want to ask is like the previous business partner was asking, if somebody is new in this business, no idea of IT, can you encourage a person to start this business? How will he find it to do the business on a daily basis, especially people that don't have any idea but they are interested in the business?
Thank you, Marianne. I love that question. I do get that a lot from leads, and you have to really just organize your life. And by that I mean, when you're an employee, you get into your 9 to 5 routine. You clock in, you clock out. Now, when you're an entrepreneur, it doesn't work like that. You don't clock in and clock out. You have to plan your day-to-day tasks. And I was never a planner until I got here. All these things eventually is something that we learn throughout our journey. You won't be able to, I won't say that, if you're a planner, that's even great, but I was never a planner, but I have learned to set priorities on my day to day. Because when you set at least 5 priorities in your day to day, then you will be able to improve how you run your business every single day, because the 5 tasks that you're setting every single day are the 5 tasks that you need to complete. Like, what are the 5 tasks that I have to do for my business? The 5 important tasks. So I was never a planner, but eventually you will be able to learn how to plan things. We will teach you how to do that, but it is really, really important that you identify your priorities when you start a business. So yeah, that is my answer to that, Marian. I hope that answers your question. So yeah, priorities are so important as a business owner, because as compared to like clocking in and out, when you're done with working, when I found myself done working, if you really want to be successful, you have to at least spend 2 to 3 hours. For me, I spend 2 to 3 hours in the entirety of my day for this business, because you need to find time in order for this business to be successful. If you really want that passive income, you have to dedicate time. Find time. Not finding time is, I think Tial said this last time. We all have 24 hours in a day, and if you said that you don't have time, that just means that you have a different priority. Depends on what kind is that. Maybe like of course, spending time with my family, it is a priority. I actually love cooking dinner for them. But once that's done, then I find time working on the business again, looking for my leads and stuff. So yeah, all these things we're going to teach you when you become part of the business, but find time in your day to work on the business if you want it to work for you. All right. Thanks, Marian.
Awesome. Yes, that is so true. Yeah, if you really, really want to success in this business, this is not like a quick get rich, or like a quick get rich scheme. So you have to work on it, and you have to put your time and effort into it. And if you really like willing to learn and coachable, and it is possible, and you can absolutely do this business. And we are here to help. Like Princess said, we're here to help you. And thank you so much for all your question. And so at last, I want to ask you, can you give us some of the secret sauce that you have enabled to be success in this business?
Of course, TL. So I am a big believer with self-care. You really have to prioritize yourself in order to share the internal energy to others. I started changing my habits 3 months ago, and that has really, really, I have seen how much I have improved in every aspect of my life, including my personal business and how I run things. So I do love to journal in the morning. So I work my 9 to 5 shift, right? And I spend 2 hours. That's really, really, it's so strict. I'm so strict about that. I spend 2 hours, or at least an hour if it's really tight, just for self-care, quiet time. And that includes like journaling. Journaling, you can do like a 5-minute journal even of your gratitude list. It's really, really important for me to like what I have in my head to transfer it in like a paper. You get so overwhelmed with all your thoughts when you don't write it. And every day we have these plans and stuff, and you need to know what you're prioritizing day to day. That's why it's important to have it on paper, write it down. You can start with 5 minutes and have like one important task for the day, whether that's closing a call or, post schedule my content. It can be the simplest task, but if you achieve that task for the day, you feel so fulfilling, and then you can move on to the next day and do another task. And as long as you complete that, be realistic with your goals. So yes, journaling is really important for me, and reading within the 2 hours or hour that I spend before I start my shift. I spend at least 15 minutes of 20 minutes of reading time until I finish that book. And it just really helps with your mindset and how you deliver, how you converse with people. It really helps. And especially us here in the community, we do collaborate really well, but you have to work on your communication skills. The best way to do that is reading a book, listening to podcasts. It's very, very true. And being present in this online biz talks, it helps because you're talking to everyone, not just our team, right? So it helps being present for your business, showing up. Self-care, guys. That is my secret. And yes, exercising is also another one. I really, really believe it doesn't matter if it's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, if it's 30 minutes. That's why I have this workout routine that I do every single day. I have to do that. It doesn't matter if it's 5, 15, or 20 minutes a day, but I have to get that workout in my day because it's a good reset. I can't sit 9 to 5 and not get up. Like getting up is like a good reset for your 9 to 5 routine. Plus, if you're a business owner, it really helps a lot. So you guys, finding time, it's really, really important. Self-care, that's the two biggest things that I have, because you won't be able to work out, read a book, and do all that if you said you don't have time. There is time for everything, so make time. Thanks to y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is so true. And so now go ahead, and we are going go ahead and do the closing. And then also, please, can you give advice for those who are still interested and who want to start this business and still skeptical? And yeah, go ahead and give them some encourage word or advice. Then go do the closing.
Thanks to y'all. So yes, guys, if you have this dream, you have to what's my favorite? My favorite quote that I've always had is, a goal is just a wish without a plan. So if you have this big dream and this big desire, it will stay as a desire if you never work on it. You never work towards it. So I was given this opportunity. I found it online, and I was skeptical. Yes, I did my research. You have the time, you have the internet to do your research, but come and join us. You will have no regrets. You have your community, you have your back office, you have everything else you need. So we honestly, I feel like we're the best team out there to support you through and through your business journey. So yes, you guys, if you have that strong desire to make your dreams happen, and you come across this online biz talk, consider it a sign. So things just don't happen for a reason. So yeah, thank you, TL.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, so we also have a webinar happen every Tuesday and Thursday starting at 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, and 8 p.m. EST Time. So you guys always reach out to us. So one of us that you see in this screen, and we are always here to help you. And check it out our webinar. And yeah, we will see you on the other side. Bye, everyone.